This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
The UNI women's basketball team has just one senior this year, Kennedy Kirkpatrick. She's in just her second season with the Panthers, coming into the program as a graduate transfer after graduating early at Bowling Green. Eric Braley looks at her current academic plan and her impact on the hardwood for the Panthers.
There are 14 student athletes on this year's UNI women's basketball team, but only one of them is a senior. Number 23, Kennedy Kirkpatrick. A native of Lawrence, Kansas, Kennedy played in 62 games at Bowling Green University from 2013 to 2016. Last year, she saw action in all 33 games for the Panthers, averaging 15 minutes, 4.5 points, and led the team in free throw percentage. This year, she takes on a different role as she leads a young team through a difficult schedule.
She's definitely made a good jump too. I mean, she'll have to take over more of that point guard role without Madison. So I think that she'll really be able to flourish in that role. And without having any other point guards, she's kind of the leader of the point guards. So it's been kind of fun to see her be able to grow and to be more of a leader as well.
Definitely just getting more comfortable with the system. I think that was a big thing. We're switching some things up offensively this year, so I think that was a big thing for me. Working on my right hand a little bit of shooting. But as far as everything else, I mean, just getting the new kids comfortable. It's been cool for me just to be able to kind of help them out, take them under my wing a little bit, because that was me last year. I mean, Madison Weekly did a really good job making sure I knew what I was doing, so Coach Warren helped me a lot last year. She's helping them this year, so I'm just trying to follow her lead.
Kennedy has led the Panthers to some big non-conference victories over in-state rival Iowa State and Big 12 opponent Kansas State. Her influence on the young freshmen is paying dividends for this team.
I mean, obviously playing the same position, she's going to always be there and just kind of shoot you a couple pointers and maybe this will work better than doing it this way, or just to be there. And she's been through the same thing, so it's just kind of like a big sister being there to tell you what is going to work and what kind of doesn't work at this level. So
Kennedy's playing time has doubled this season as she is averaging 30 minutes per game. She leads the team in scoring, assists, and made three-pointers, and her teammates love playing beside her on the court.
She can find anyone, anywhere on the floor to dish them a pass, and she's also a really good leader and communicator out on the floor. Oh, super quick, great ball handler. She will be a major threat this year.
I mean, she's a really smart kid. Obviously, she's in grad school, and she's going to do great things in her life, but she enjoys playing the game. And I remember watching her years back in AAU basketball and loving her, and then she committed and ended up, going to Bowling Green, and then to get the opportunity to have her come back. And I think the biggest difference between Kennedy this year and last year is just knowing our system, knowing what we like, what Coach Warren likes offensively and defensively, and she's just growing up a lot. And we expect a lot out of her. She expects a lot out of herself. She's an extremely skilled and talented point guard. She's left-handed, she's dynamic going left, she's a good three-point shooter. I think she'll make great growth in her percentage this year shooting the three, but she has a great feel for the game. She has a high basketball IQ, and I think she's going to have an outstanding season for us.
Kennedy has found success on the court and in the classroom. She wants to be able to give back and help others as she pursues her dream of becoming a doctor. She's making the most of her many opportunities as a UNI student athlete.
So I'll finish my master's in business this May, and then I'm applying to medical school right now, so hopefully starting that next fall. But a huge reason I wanted to come to UNI, their business program is, really, really good for especially the mid-major level. So that was a huge perk for me for recruiting just out of my transferring. And then as far as medical school goes, I don't know if I'll stay in Iowa. I'm kind of applying all over right now, but I'm definitely excited to see where the future takes me.
Kennedy and the Panthers are home this Sunday at 2 p.m. hosting Indiana State in their final home game in the month of January. Coming up, more with Coach Jacobson as the men's basketball team hosts the next two games of the schedule as Valpo and Drake come to town, and a Hall of Fame wrestling coach who returned for the induction of his former team.